Right, let's get straight to it. Apple, the company that loves to keep us guessing, has just pulled a rabbit out of its hat. Forget iOS 18, 20, or even 25. Sources close to Cupertino are buzzing. They say Apple is planning an unprecedented leap. We're talking about going from the upcoming iOS 18, expected later this year, directly to iOS 26. Yes, you read that correctly. iOS 26. Why would Apple do this? The rumor mill is, understandably, in overdrive. Some say it's a marketing masterstroke. Others whisper about a fundamental shift in how Apple views its software. Hold on to your iPhones, folks. Things are about to get very interesting. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest tech insights. Let's get started. Now, if you've followed Apple for a while, you'll know they have their quirks, especially with numbers. Remember the iPhone? We had the iPhone 8 and then, poof, straight to the iPhone X10. What happened to iPhone 9? It vanished. Skipped, just like that. It seems Apple might have a slight aversion to the number 9. Or perhaps they just love a good numerical narrative. This pattern, this skipping of numbers, feels familiar, doesn't it? It's not just iPhones either. When Apple wants to signal a massive change, a fundamental rethinking, they play with the numbers. It's their way of telling us to sit up and pay attention. Something big is coming. One of the most compelling theories behind this grand leap to iOS 26 is a rather elegant one. It's about simplicity. It's about clarity. Apple is reportedly planning to align its iOS version numbers with the calendar year. So, iOS 26 would launch in September 2025, iOS 27 in 2026, and so on. Suddenly, the seemingly chaotic jump makes perfect logical sense. No more wondering which version corresponds to which year. It's straightforward, it's intuitive. This strategic alignment offers several benefits. So, what will iOS 26 actually look and feel like? The whispers suggest a significant design overhaul. And the primary source of inspiration? Apple's very own Vision OS. That's the software powering the Vision Pro headset. Think about it. Apple rarely develops a design language in isolation. They love to create a cohesive experience across their entire ecosystem. It makes perfect sense for the innovations in Vision OS to trickle down or perhaps flood into iOS. This could be the most radical visual refresh for the iPhone in years. We're expecting a design that feels more spatial, more immersive. Even on a flat screen. Vision OS is all about depth, light, and interaction that feels more natural. Translating that to the iPhone could mean a user interface that's less about flat icons and more about elements that seem to float, interact, and respond in more dynamic ways. It's about making the digital feel more tangible. The iPhone screen is about to become a window to a newly designed world. Through the looking glass, circular and transparent design. Diving deeper into the Vision OS-inspired design for iOS 26, two keywords keep emerging: circular and transparent. Get ready to say goodbye to some of those sharp-cornered rectangles. Apple is reportedly embracing softer, circular elements throughout the interface. Think circular app icons, circular widgets, and perhaps even circular control modules. This shift towards roundness can make an interface feel more organic, more approachable, and less rigid. It's a subtle change that can have a big impact on the overall feel. Then there's transparency. Vision OS uses transparency and translucency extensively to create a sense of depth and context. Expect to see more of this in iOS 26. Menus might blur the background subtly. Notifications could have a frosted glass effect. Control center elements might appear to float above your wallpaper. This isn't just for show. Your iPhone gets brainier. The AI revolution in iOS 26. Beyond the visual sparkle, iOS 26 is set to be Apple's most intelligent operating system yet. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is poised to be woven into the very fabric of the user experience. We're not just talking about Siri getting a bit smarter with a few new commands. No, this is about a deeper, more pervasive integration of AI that aims to make your iPhone more proactive, more personal, and genuinely more helpful throughout your day. This is where the real transformation lies. Apple has been steadily building its AI capabilities, often quietly in the background. With iOS 26, it seems they're ready to bring these advancements to the forefront. Expect AI to anticipate your needs more effectively. Imagine your iPhone learning your routines and preferences, proactively suggesting actions, information, or apps before you even think to ask. This could manifest in smarter notifications, more relevant suggestions in Spotlight search, and a Photos app that curates your memories with even greater insight. The leap to iOS 26 isn't just about a new number or a new look. Smarter living AI powers battery, translation, and gaming. Let's get specific about where this new AI prowess in iOS 26 will shine. 3 key areas are reportedly getting a major AI boost: battery management, translation capabilities, and a brand new dedicated gaming experience. These are practical applications that could significantly enhance our daily interaction with our iPhones. First up, battery life. We all want more of it, right? AI in iOS 26 aims to deliver just that, but in a smarter way. Imagine your iPhone learning your charging habits and daily usage patterns. The AI could then optimize background processes, screen brightness, and network activity far more intelligently than before. It might even predict when you're likely to next charge your phone and adjust power consumption accordingly to ensure you make it. This isn't just about squeezing out a few extra minutes, it's about a more dynamic and adaptive power management system that truly understands your needs. Next, translation. Rumors suggest a significant upgrade to real-time translation features, particularly for AirPods. The road to iOS 26, what to expect and when. So, when can we actually get our hands on this revolutionary iOS 26? If Apple sticks to its traditional timeline and the calendar year alignment strategy holds true, we should circle WWDC 25 on our calendars. That's Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, typically held in early June. This is where Apple usually unveils its next-generation software. An announcement of iOS 26 in 9 June would fit perfectly with a public release later that year. Following the WWDC announcement, the first developer beta of iOS 25 would likely be released almost immediately. This allows app makers to start exploring the new features and APIs and begin updating their apps. A few weeks later, usually in July, Apple often launches a public beta program. This allows adventurous iPhone users, like some of you perhaps, to try out the new software early and provide feedback. It's a crucial phase for ironing out bugs before the official launch. The final stable version of iOS 26 would then be expected to roll out to the public in the September of 2025. This typically coincides with the launch of new iPhone models. Will your iPhone make the cut? iOS 26. Compatibility. With any major new iOS version, the big question on many minds is, will my current iPhone support it? A leap as significant as iOS 26, with its Vision OS-inspired design and advanced AI features, will undoubtedly demand a certain level of hardware capability. While Apple has a good track record of supporting older devices for many years, there will inevitably be a cutoff point. This new OS will likely require more processing power and memory to run smoothly. It's too early for an official compatibility list, of course. That will come at WWDC 2025. However, we can make some educated guesses. iPhones that are, say, 4 or 5 years old by the time iOS 26 launches might find themselves on the edge. Apple will want to ensure that iOS 26 delivers a premium experience on all supported devices. If an older iPhone can't handle the new design elements or AI processes effectively, it might be excluded to maintain that quality standard. For users with newer iPhones, especially those purchased in 2024 or 2025, compatibility should be less of a concern. These devices will have the more advanced A-series chips capable of handling the demands of iOS 26. Do not forget to share your experience with us in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. Also, thanks for watching this video and see you soon in the next one. Bye!